Chasing Tales, Episode 67, When the Dust Settles.
Welcome back to Chasing Tales. Pink has emerged at full power. She is at odds with Sirik, but will they make up? And what of Targa?
Talon and Pink land in starlight, glowing. They sweep into the lodge. Sirik and the hunters are there. Sirik looks up and smiles at them.
Talon, Pink, glad to see you back.
He rises and hugs her warmly. Pink, taken by surprise, stands stiffly in his arms. She looks around at Talon, not knowing what to do. He shrugs. It was so warm and odd for Sirik.
Relax. We have to show them we are friends again.
The idea makes her nauseous. However, she is the healer, and this wasn't just about her. It was about healing Starlight. She acquiesced to him, hugging him with as much friendliness as she could muster. It hurt her to do it. The vibration of the room changed, and everyone began to chatter somewhat more cheerfully. Perry sweeps in holding a tray with her recent broken arm. She sets the drinks in front of them.
I hadn't had a chance to thank you for fixing me up. I'm really sorry about everything. Let's get together and have a drink alone before you leave.
Sure thing. Pink and Talon sit opposite Sirik to give Pink a little space. She pulls her mug to her, expressionless, blue eyes focused on nothing. Talon and Sirik look at each other and shrug.
Sirik, sorry, Baron. What are you gonna do about Targa?
I will have to buy her out of the deal. Pay her or set her up a pocket. I don't know why she needs this.
Maybe there's some context that would help you tailor a deal to her needs.
Baron nods. He glances at Pink. She's softly crying, her mug close to her face. Her other hand rests shakily on the table. The wood creaks under her grief and begins to sprout.
Jilly.
She starts, wipes her eyes, and straightens up attentively. I'm sorry, what? The sprouts pull in their leaves and hide again in the wood.
I think she and I should take a walk. I'll get you back to Baron. I would prepare yourself for Targa.
Talon gently guides Jilly away from the lodge to the site of Baron's house. She sits on the ground and picks at the rubble and dirt with a stick.
Jilly, I know what you must be feeling. How can I help you?
She looks up plaintively. Come sit. She pats the ground and moss springs up for a soft seat out of the ashes. He sits. Just be here. She began to softly cry. He rubs her back. I'm gonna miss him, you know. I love him still. But it was all just a dream. I could never have been his human wife and the healer. I had no idea the weight of the job. But it was a nice dream. She presses the cubes together and Bayard appears smiling. She smiles through tears. She watches Talon as he smiles, missing Bayard himself. She's about to pull them apart when Bayard speaks.
Talon, I see you finally joined her. She is fully grown into her job by now. Take care of my flower. Oh, and don't forget about the box I gave you. It should be hers now.
Bayard smiles his easy smile and fades once again. She drops her hands and cries. Well, if I can't fix the past, let's patch up now. The ground beneath them begins to groan and vibrate. The trees grow up out of the ground, winding themselves together to form a new house for Baron. Inside it is all the same as before. Every page, every animal, not a speck out of place. Pink pushed open the door and stepped outside. Talon had hopped away to safety to stay out of the way. She brushed her hands together as if to dust them off. Well, I guess I'd better go apologize. Besides, I really do need a drink now. They sweep aside the flap on the lodge and come back in. As Baron looks up, Pink looks happier somehow. Talon nods reassuringly. Sorry about all that. Seems I needed to do something.
What have you done?
Made you an apology. I'm sorry I destroyed your house. I think you'll find it restored. Barum stood surprised. He raced out to where his house had been and was again. The outside was a little folksy for his taste, but inside it was exactly right. Every clockwork in place, the fireplace exactly as before. He checked the bookshelves, his workshop in the back, and his room, all correct.
You did it. I don't know how, but you got everything. I can't believe you are so accurate about secret things.
He eyes her suspiciously. No, I didn't go through your things. She reaches into her pocket and pulls out a tiny crystal. Inside of it's a seed. This little guy is a recording of your memory of this place.
What is it?
When you fell into my space last night, I checked you over. Just your mouth, nothing untoward, and I saw this. She taps the crystal. From what Otto and Tanit could tell, it's what made you an aspect. There is incidental information in it to help me restore your house. She gestures with her hands to indicate the house. Barum reaches out for it. She pulls it away, and then after a few minutes decides to give it to him. He looks at it in the light.
Such a small thing.
It's the seed code for the aspect.
I have to admit, I did expect a fight.
This makes sense now. I had considered not giving Starlight back to you.
This is what you needed me to be at full power for, not your stupid war. This all could have gone differently if you'd just been honest. Pink slaps at him playfully. He holds her hands and starts to say something but stops. How are you feeling?
Starting to feel like my old self. Without the pain, without the anger. I'm not sure who I am.
Sirik, you realize I'll need some time, she said, trying to keep her voice steady.
I know. I'm sorry. I know I can't make up to you for Bayard. I can find you a new one.
No thanks, I prefer to do my own fishing.
I have a mess to clean up. I think I would like you to call me Barum again. Would that bother you?
Then be Barum. Call off the hit on your best friend. Tell Targa the deal is off. She couldn't have handled being opener anyway. Her power level is too low. You were setting her up for death, you know, at the cost of my brother.
I'm not proud of that. What should we do?
We?
Well, I've broken something. And you are the healer, so...
Well, I'd rather just kill her myself.
What about Lance? It's not his fault.
There is that. So what if we pay for Linz to have a place to retire, tell Targa to stay with him and mind her business? I'll strip her powers, and that'll be that.
I could create a doppelganger. Let you have all your bloodlust fantasy and pay her to stay away as you suggested. Do you think it will make it right for everyone?
Pink thinks about it. That might be enough to sate the hunters and restore their trust in you. I heard you had a stunning victory over Ald.
Yes. The setup was actually perfect. Munda and the pin made it all fall together easily. The fight was fun, I won't lie.
I'm glad you won. I also heard about the thing with Haven. I appreciate the compromise. Thank you for not punishing Otto and Tannic for saving lives. Have you seen Otto today?
They are back at the lab.
Pink nods. Talon, can you take me to see him?
We can go now.
Barum handled the plan for Targa.
Understood.
Pink turns to Talon and nods. They disappear, leaving Barum alone with the hunters. He sets his mind to helping alleviate their grief, to sate the desire to have revenge. He didn't care about Targa either way. She was a demiurge, a half-breed who would never gain the power she hoped to without his help. He waved over the hunters and whispered the plan for battle. They agreed. Talon and Pink appear in the lab. Otto, Tannic, and Carla, the robot, are working on something together. Otto looks up, happiness on his face.
Pink, you're just missing.
Rats. Well, I'll be going back to Haven to help Gloriana soon. I'll see him then.
I'd like to go with you if you don't mind. I'm thinking if Gloriana needs help, perhaps I can lend her a hand while I'm there.
Pink nods. She pulls Otto aside for a moment, just out of Tannic and Carla's hearing. Otto, can you give me a scan? To see if you can tell me what's going on with my body? No one's made me a new one, but I seem to be missing some stuff I don't understand.
You leveled, right?
Yeah, it's probably just that, but I need to access my spells and restrictions so I can restructure my HUD. It doesn't come up since all the old spells are changed.
No problem. Tanek, we need to scan Pink for changes.
Oh yeah, you leveled. Let's see what we're working with. It's probably the resurgence protocols. It was the anomaly in your math I told you about before.
Carla, if you would be ever so kind to analyze Pink's current math.
Tannic points their attention to the scanner screen on one wall. Pink stands still as Carla looks placidly as she scans.
Enhanced protocols engaged. Aspect healer level 10. Spells flowering sorrow. Revitalize. Resurrect. Mercy kill. Stopping power. Restore. Winning argument. Heavenly peace. Self-care. All single-shot spells are restored. Elemental palette restored. Bodily autonomy restored. You are unbindable. All systems normal.
Tannic, Otto, and Pink watch the flow of numbers on the scanner screen. Her aspects and spells list themselves for her edification. She stands quietly reading. Carla, define unbindable.
Unbindable. The quality of being unable to be contained by normal or magical means. Your healing spells cannot be blocked. Only another level 10 can contain you. Then you are reduced to healing spells only.
Unbindable. She whispered it to herself. It felt like freedom and tasted like danger. Otto glanced at her, sensing the shift. Tanek stopped to look at her too. Even Carla paused.
Carla, review defenses.
Stopping power, increased strength, distance and bubble size, wall of water, wall of fire, wall of lightning, fog, bubble port.
Carla, reveal HUD trigger.
Populating HUD.
There's some noise as Pink begins to glow. She giggles, tickled by the sensation.
HUD populated. HUD trigger, dominant hand flex.
Pink flexes her left hand open purposely and her HUD appears projected on her hand. She dials it with the other hand and casts Flowering Sorrow. Otto laughs out loud. What's that about, Otto?
I suddenly had a feeling of relief wash over me, knowing Sin is safe.
Tannic hops with manic energy. Tannic, talk to me.
I'm relieved this war is over and I can stop manipulating you.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah, I was feeling guilty about that.
Pink nods. A rat scurries across the room.
I've been trying to catch him for weeks.
Pink selects a combo of Stopping Power and Mercy Kill. The rat is captured in a bubble and drowns inside. She pops the bubble and picks up the wet rat. She makes the hand sign for Resurrect. It sits upright in her hand and squeaks. It jumps down, running for its life. That would have come in handy before. Otto and Tannic exchange sad glances. Pink notes that the Flowering Sorrow didn't affect her. It was a partner area effect. Still no proper transportation spell, I see. I always have to rely on someone.
Well, at least Jack's curse is lifted.
Newly formed anomaly. There is a foreign protocol grouping inside your mind, triggered by a new spell casting. Extracting protocols.
Examine and define the new protocols.
Carla makes computing noises for a few minutes.
Tannic, would you like me to run scripts for printing?
Is the protocol a threat?
Yes, it can be contained.
Neutralize threat and contain print.
Would you like to print in containment now?
Print.
They stand around the printing table where Pink's last body was made. It begins to format into a body-shaped object.
Well, it's gonna be a while, so let's get some lunch.
I know just the place.
Otto opens a portal and 3 pass through. Jack and Mara sit in the library talking.
You think Jelly can get him to call the hit off me?
If anyone can do it, she can, especially now. Our 10th level spells are full of convincing arguments for obedience. And if she pulled the aspect seed from Cyric, she may have it easier than that.
Do you think I should settle down with Perry?
I don't know, son. Do you love her?
I do, but I feel like dating a mortal's not such a good idea.
You've been together for some time. Is there someone else? What aspects could you have met?
Nah, it's nothing like that, Ma. It's just, after everything that's happened, I feel like it would just be too dangerous for her.
I see.
Mara puts her hand on his. He looks up blank-faced.
Well, to be honest, she made her position on my abilities pretty clear.
Oh?
I can open any door, mine but hers. Just like Frex. Maybe I should just let her go. Something changed between us after I became opener. She's distant somehow.
Jack, honey, you are just understanding what she already knows. That your life as an aspect comes first. Yet she still loves you. If she's willing to take that risk, maybe it's okay if you do. If you are protecting her, I respect that choice too. Talk to her first. Just wait until Sirik calls off Targa.
Yeah.
Mara's hand stayed on his, steady and warm. The silence between them held more than words ever could. But elsewhere, the world was already shifting.
Pink is carrying a secret. What will the print become? Otto is a free agent. He has proven his worth, but will he go back to Haven? Aislinn has left the team and is about to marry. How will Pink get on without him? Jack, Pink, and Talon get ready for the confluence. Will they negotiate peace in the 9 systems? Stay tuned for the next exciting adventure of Chasing Tales, Seed of Doubt.
Hey everyone, Pink Salmon here. Welcome to Season 9. Thanks for listening. If you could like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment, it would be greatly appreciated. Now it's time to thank the Buttermakers. Prony announces, Alamo plays Bayard, Gingy voices Sirik and Barrow, Guide plays Jack and Talon, Petty voices Mara, Creeper voices Otto, Viper Sword plays Pedia, Blue voices Tannic, and I play myself and the narrator. All music and sound effects are sourced from YouTube and Envato Elements, except for guns. Those come from Creeper. This is an original production written and produced by me, Pink Salmon. Gingerbread Man is story advisor. We hope you've enjoyed the story so far. If you'd like to support the project, you may donate to the link in the description. Thanks, and come back for the next episode of Chasing Tales. This is Pink, signing off. See you on the clip side.